Sandwich Tuesday. This is a speed round episode.
Happy Sandwich Tuesday. We're you and I, David. You and I doing a quickie.
This is, and I've had so many dreams like this.
Yeah.
I didn't think there would be microphones and cameras involved, but I'm happy there are.
I did. I wanted that to be mic'd up.
Well, your business mindset. You're money motivated.
I am money motivated.
You have dreams and aspirations beyond my wildest dreams.
Yeah, you want to do it for the passion. I want to do it for the sweet, sweet gold.
Well, you also, you want to be on Jimmy Fallon, baby.
No, I do. I have 3 dumb goals. I want to be on Fallon. I want to throw out the ceremonial first pitch at a San Francisco Giants game.
Yeah.
And I want to be on Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Those are 3. If you're wondering why I do this is to get to that point.
Yeah.
And I want to throw a dart, dude. I want to throw an absolute dart from the mound.
It's crazy to be... Oh, wait, so not only... You want to have the best first pitch of all time.
No, but I don't want to have a bad one. I want it to be in the zone.
Yeah, auto
touching
zone.
60s.
Yeah.
Touching paint the corner. Something I've never done when I was playing baseball.
No.
That is.
I'd like to do like a ceremonial first pitch, but just for T-ball, where I just put it up on the tee.
Isn't that what they do in hockey? But they don't, like hockey, they like drop it, right? Like, isn't there the puck drop?
That's, and that is a thing. It's actually, that would be cool actually, to drop the puck at a Panthers game. Now I'm kind of with you.
Are you getting what I'm saying? It is an honor. Wait, would you rather do that than throw out like a Marlins first pitch? You'd rather drop the puck?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's a lot less pressure too. I'll tell you, there's no famous bad puck drops.
It just goes up.
That's
it's getting abducted by you.
That's a Simpsons
comedian. Show. Yeah, comedian David Murray. That is Homer. That is Homer when he's like making cereal.
You
and
can't screw it up.
Yeah.
Flies up.
Oh man,
folks, this is the type of we are as smart as the writers on The Simpsons.
We are. Yeah, Matt Groening. We're not as high. I don't even. That's how much I respect you.
But you're a way bigger Simpsons head than me.
Yeah, and it shows. I am. I am a huge fan. Those
little yellow guys.
That will really get me to laugh out loud though. Like those old ones. Like it is very nice when a television show, like when you're by yourself, will get you like.
Ian and Han.
Yeah. It's Always Sunny was doing that the other day too.
Yeah, what which episode?
Season 12. Mac finally comes out as gay.
Oh yes.
And that was getting me to laugh. Well, speaking of,
because gay people are just so funny.
Yeah, and he was
imagine
doing that with that to that.
My asshole's just for shit.
How the Lord intended.
Yeah.
What was that Kurt Metzger? Use your holes.
You use your holes the way God intended, or whatever.
Well, we were talking about. Did you grab your ticket for Mission Impossible?
I did. I got K21, baby.
K21. I'm K20. Opening.
We can sit next to each other.
Well, but that is crazy because I got the notification this morning that Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning tickets came out, and then. We have one of the biggest AMCs in North America in New York City, and it was almost sold out. The 6 p.m. show sold out, and then we're doing 10 p.m. on a Thursday night, and it's like almost sold out within like an hour or two.
That is crazy. Yeah. Like when you told me that, I was like, oh, did Max like wait to tell? Like that's so insane to find out that you had got the notification. You said. Texted me immediately, and then both showings on the opening night are almost. But I would expect nothing less for Ethan Hunt.
No,
honestly.
Not for Ethan Hunt. And in the final one, the biggest. That's going to be so cool. And we obviously were not the only people to think that.
Yeah,
but you were talking about there. I'm curious about this one because there's a chance he might die. Like if it's actually the last one, it does add a little stakes to it. He also could ride off, he probably will ride off into the sunset.
I got a prediction. They make it seem like he dies, and everyone's sad and mourning the funeral. Cut to a shot of him from afar watching his own funeral, and then he rides off on a Harley into the sunset, and he's like, "I'm out of the game."
That's an awesome bet. I hope that. I really hope that happens. I really.
Bagpipes. And he's just like in a turban for some reason.
Sure.
And
goggle turban.
Yeah, goggle turban combo.
It'd also be so funny because if that was happening at a funeral, I would turn around and be like, "Who's the guy in the goggles and the turban and the Harley?"
Yeah.
At this notorious spy's funeral.
Yeah, a Tuscan Raider is watching this funeral. And we watched Star Wars also recently.
We did watch Star Wars Episode 3. Best vibes we've had in the movies. It was packed out, and people were having a laugh.
That was awesome.
It was fun.
My buddy Corbin is in town. He's taking a shower right next door.
Mm-hmm. Next to the stewed.
Right next to... We got a shower in the studio. It's pretty sweet over here.
Got a bed in the studio.
Yeah. No, it was good. You bring girls back to the studio sometimes.
Dude. Yeah.
Not in a while, but...
It's been a long time since a woman's visited the studio.
Yeah, no. Well, they got other things to do, but electric energy for Star Wars Episode 3. They put it back in theaters. We're not telling an extremely old story.
You and I were 7.
We were the same age back then.
Mm-hmm. That's how time works.
But they, that great nerd energy. But it was cool nerd energy. It was like the cream of the crop of the nerds. I felt like.
Yeah, because nobody was dressed up. But everybody was clearly like they knew the lines of the movie.
Yes,
it was all dudes.
Yeah,
and everybody was having a laugh, and people were talking, but not just like they were just like hello there when the lines were happening. People were cheering when Anakin became a bad guy and killed the kids. I mean, it was,
that was hilarious. The very famous scene of when Anakin. Like, the little kid comes out, and he's like, what are we going to do, Anakin? And he just takes his lightsaber out, and you know he's going to kill the kids.
Right.
Everyone started cheering like they were hyped on. Like, it was like an epic battle moment.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was very... And then I had Bunch of Crunch. These tiny chocolate balls. And I always kept spilling them everywhere. And then it was... Because there were so many hot bodies in the theater... including my own, it melted, and I had chocolate all over me, dude. All over me.
I was so confused what happened, because you came out of the theater, and it looked like you had fallen into a chocolate river. You were just head to toe covered in chocolate.
They were like...
And you were like... And that's the thing. You're like, it's Bunch of Crunch, man. Like, they need to make them easier to eat or whatever. Like... And I was I was thinking you were just having an off night, but you're like, this happens every time.
It does, dude. I've done that like 3 times. They just slip through my paws.
Close the fingers, man. Why are you open?
I don't know why. I guess I just wanted the experience of like grabbing it.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
you want to bunch the crunch.
I did. It is a surprisingly better way to consume crunch. I mean, that is the ideal form, but the box, it needs to be in a bag. They need Bunch of Crunch in a bag, but they keep it in a box. I can't. It's odd how much that's a spill candy. It's like nerds coming from a box. You're gonna spill.
It's true. Chocolate nerds.
Chocolate
from a
nerds.
Box. In a room
dark
full
room.
of nerds. In a hot box. There were a lot of things about Star Wars I didn't remember, and one of the things that most surprised me, which we were laughing about this, is that there's a guy in Star Wars named Cody.
Yeah. Commander Cody.
He's Cody, and he's like works with Palpatine. Palpatine's like hops on the hologram, and he's like, "Hello, Cody, are you there?" It's just so funny.
Commander
and he's like,
Cody.
"Execute Order 66." He's giving Cody a big responsibility. And like I was laughing. I was telling Cole about this at work, and we were just dying, like just being like, Cody, you and Caleb hit up Braden.
Find Zach.
Yeah. I don't want Zach to
kill Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cody.
Cody, I need you and Braden to pull up to the Death Star, right?
Kill Kit Fisto with Devin. If you're a Jedi, you get a 3-name name.
Yeah.
But if you're a stormtrooper, you get a frat name.
Yeah, I think Jabba the Hutt is working with Ethan. Like, it's just insane. I wish Jabba came back in the
He's in
prequels.
Clone Wars. He's
He
in
is?
Clone Wars. I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
okay.
he's in the animated stuff.
There's a lot I don't remember.
There's
about
there's a lot of there's more than I mean, I know episodes 1 through 6 quite well. The 7 through 9 I think I saw once one time, and I hated them. I hated them so much. I have no idea what happens in any of them.
They're I don't know. I tried watching this Solo, that movie,
Sure.
and I was like, why is it so dark? And the whole movie, I was like, can we turn the brightness up on this? This is insane.
It's creating a mood, David. For
It is.
Han.
For Han, he was in his emo phase in that
dude.
movie. Dude.
Yeah, again, Han Solo and Jeff.
And I'm Han. This is my buddy.
Yeah, well, the other thing in Clone
Tristan.
Wars, it's Commander Cody. Oh, then Captain Rex.
That's at least Rex is. You got an X in there, you can be in space. Honestly,
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Cody is not from Naboo. Cody is from fucking Orange County.
That is very good. Yeah, I never put that. I mean, what are some of the funny things I remember from? I mean, it's stiff. The film is, the dialogue and the acting is stiff.
In certain aspects, I mean, well, that's the other thing is like it's so funny because Hayden Christensen like clearly is just like, I feel like that they're not Star Wars fans, the people in the movie, because he kept calling Obi-Wan. He's like Obi-Wan.
Well, I like. I mean,
Master. Oh, that was good.
What was it? There was. I mean, it's a surprise. I'll say this: it's a surprisingly quick movie. Like it is well. Like everything. Everything just keeps going.
Well, it kind of started slow. Oh, go.
Oh! This is what I never put together. What I never put together that we were talking about. She goes from "Hey, I'm pregnant" to giving birth 3 days tops.
Yeah.
3 days.
No, well, it's a different gravity on these planets.
It has to be, because I mean, it wasn't a conundrum at all.
No, he was like, shit, like, I guess I'll take off on Thursday. When's this? Yeah, it's every day. That's the thing. On Naboo, every day is a trimester.
Good name for a planet.
Naboo? Yeah.
Good names in that series.
Will you? Okay, if I had a girl that was into Star Wars, I would say, "Will you be my Naboo?" Knocked over his water bottle. God, we're cool. I
mean, that made me laugh.
And we didn't explain in the beginning why this is going to be a speed round. It's because we're too lazy to get batteries, and we got 1 bar of battery life on here,
shit.
and we had a rechargeable battery.
That didn't hold up its end of the deal.
It didn't. It never charged. I mean, that's the thing. I think because it never charged, it's like, well, I only recharge.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I wish there was charge. I mean, as soon as there's charge and it goes, I'm gonna recharge that thing. But there's no. It's really a catch-22.
What would be other fun Star Wars things to say to a lady? Oh, please sith on my face.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Knock the water bottle over here. That's whenever we got a good Star Wars thing. I want. What about? Why don't you come back to my room, or I'll force you,
dude.
Oh.
That was the last
force
one.
choke on this dick.
Oh, for sure. That doesn't feel as fun, though. Like in terms of, let's keep it fun.
Oh, you're right.
Let's keep it fun.
Are we keeping it consensual?
I'm kidding. Throw it at the kid.
Well, the water.
Dude.
Oh, you got multiple water bottles.
Yeah, but this one's. Do you think
multiple flows?
I will say that though. You think? I mean, those Jedis could do some very unconcerned. You will sleep with.
Yeah. Or just like imagine, I just imagine they're like in line at the bank and they just like see a girl and they're like, with the force.
Episode 10.
Star Wars Episode 10. Obi-Wan Force Fingers. A lady at the bank. And I almost said TJ Maxx.
Cody
TJ
watches.
Cody.
Oh,
there's some serious allegations against Obi-Wan, Cody.
I was at the Yankees game yesterday. and people were betting on the sports. They do that at sporting.
Yeah.
But do you think there's going to be online betting for who the next pope is?
I'm sure there already is. Yeah.
That'd be kind of.
You can bet everything, man.
Yeah, but that'd be a fun. I would bet on that.
Yeah.
It's going to be Benedict.
Well, that's the thing is they get their names as a pope.
Sure.
Like it's not their OG name. Like,
oh, right.
like it's like if you became pope, like they'd be like, okay.
I would take my name though. I'd be Pope.
I know
Max.
you're really serious about that. You got like destroyed by Todd Barry.
we talked about that episode 7 on this.
Did we?
I think we talked about it.
I don't think so.
Did we not? Oh, I talked to Todd Barry of Todd Barry fame, and I told him there was another Max Fine, and he was like, "You got to change that." But I was like, "Yeah, but my name rules," and he was like, "Oh, so you think your own name rules?"
Yeah,
and I was just like, "Yeah,
yes, Todd Barry.
Yes, Todd Barry." I would.
Okay, maybe you did tell this.
But it's good content. You should hear it. I'll tell it 4 more times. But
if you didn't tell it, it sucks because that was like you really ran through that story real fast.
Sure.
But
Pope, I would be Pope Fine. Pope Fine.
Pope Fine.
Pope Max.
And you would be the finest Pope.
Well, that would also. I mean, that is going to be the clip.
I mean, I don't even know if
that was
getting on camera.
Oh, that was so funny. One of them. It doesn't even matter. I would also, that'd be fun just because there's another Max Fine. So people are like, "Oh, which Max Fine are you? The old one or the Pope one?"
That's true. Yeah. Are you would you still do comedy if you were a Pope?
I mean, you give a lot. I'd have way more stage time as a Pope.
That's for sure.
I'd get.
You'd like slip some jokes in there.
Yeah, dude. I'd run my. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
I used to work at Trader Joe's.
God gives us challenges and blessings, and there are blessings. You can have those.
And give it up for my first priest, David Mark.
And Mary gave birth to Jesus. That's actually how he knows her.
Well done. Wait, we just transcribed the act.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, could I open for you if you were Pope?
Yeah, man. We'd have to get you in a priest outfit though.
I would do that.
Honestly, you'd probably look fire in that.
I would, because honestly, like stuff that comes high up to my neck looks good.
Yep.
Like I don't.
I've noticed.
Yeah, like when I got like some room, when there's a big watermelon hole in the shirt, it looks insane. Like it's
right.
like just like my neck and my torso are like 2 different shades.
Sure.
I guess it's not that all that unusual.
No, but I get what you're saying. Like I'm not. It needs to be an angle to it. It needs to be tight or like but like when it's just hanging like that, like this action.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool actually.
You think this is
the
cool?
Chest hair?
Do you have chest hair?
I do. It's like, it's not as strong
as
yours.
It's strong. It's not as coarse.
No. I mean, yours it's just a big. It's a
mat.
It's a forest. It's where the Ewoks live. Where's that?
Endor.
Hey!
You can get lost in my Endor.
Yeah. Hey, I want my Naboo to run her fingers through my Endor.
Yeah. Wait. Let me get light side, lightsaber, dark side, Darth Maul,
Sith.
You can Qui-Gon on my Jin. All right.
Qui-Gon on my Jin. I mean, you could just do that for anything.
Yeah.
Why don't you Jabba my Hutt?
Why don't you Obi-Wan my Kenobi?
Why the Hutt?
That
seems rude.
Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. Also, because it's not like sick. It's not like Max the Killer. It's like
no, the Hutt.
Yeah, I mean, and he lives in a palace. It should be Jabba the Palace.
Sure. I mean, you can't have the Hutt can't have a palace.
I think he's from the Hutt clan.
Malice in the palace. The Hutt clan.
The Hutt clan.
Haktua.
This is a good episode.
This is, I mean, like, honestly, it's hilarious that this is such a low battery episode because we are running and gunning right
yeah,
now.
dude, it's good stuff.
Pew, pew.
All glory. What else was there to talk about?
Didn't you say you had something in the beginning? You're like, I'll save it for the pod. Did you already say it?
Yeah, that was if people were gonna bet on the popes.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I was wondering
Nice.
about. I was gonna share that thought.
What
What else is there? I don't know, man. You got people in town. How does it feel to host people in the house?
It feels, it's like it's a mixed blessing, Max. I'll tell you what, because some days, like it's fun having people over and it's fun, whatever. It's exhausting though. It's exhausting. I went, the full day with them. We like just and it's also having friends on the weekend because you're like trying to take them to these cool places and it's just the most packed ever. Like now that it's a weekday, I'm looking forward to taking them to these cool places, but it's like, it's just so packed and you're walking around and you're like trying to like entertain them and like I would like
show
we
off
were talking
New York.
Exactly, and we were talking about this, like I'm so like at a loss for what we should do that I'm like, this is the Sex in this. Carrie lived here from Sex in the City.
That show none of us watch.
Have you seen it? No. It's a big show though.
It's well, also because not only are you in the it's New York and it's Saturday. This is like week 1 or 2 of it being nice out.
Exactly.
So everyone and their mothers out.
Yeah. No, and I just didn't get I didn't get good sleep, and then we walked around and ate shit food and blah, blah, all, and it was hot out. It's like all the things that make you so tired. And then I was like signed up for the a really okay. I was gonna say a difficult open mic, but Paco corrected me on that.
It's not the mic, it's the comedian.
It's the comedian. And listen, and honestly, because it is good sometimes, and I guess that means I'm good sometimes, which is probably true. But I mean, having to like trek all the way to the Lower East Side, like just like after when you got to sit down for like 15 minutes and you've been running and gunning. I guess that's my new phrase right now. That was exhausting.
I like that. I like running and gunning.
Yeah.
I'll say this though, this is a fun apartment to have because they really get like their own floor.
They do, with their own entrance.
Yeah, with their own little, you can kind of just go up here and kick it.
It's true. Well, this happened after, because I bombed at the open mic that I had to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like step outside immediately. This homeless guy comes up to me and he goes, "You got a lighter?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I take it out and he goes, "Can I have it?" And it was like the sandwich lighter, Sandwich Tuesday. It's a podcast I have, but they, I'm like, "Oh, well, I need it back." And he's like, "All right, I'll give it back." And I'm like, I kind of feel like he's not going to give it back. And I hand him the lighter and he just walks away. And I just like was watching him walk. And then he like walks a couple steps and then he just like turns around and looks at me and then goes back and keeps walking. And fucking Rayod Carroll was there and he was just dying laughing at
Rightfully
it.
so.
Yeah,
that's so stupid. That's just to know it's happening and you're just like, what? I'm like, I did tell him I have one.
I mean, it's just like he kind of foreshadowed it with the "can I have it?"
Yeah.
Because he was like, it kind of felt like he was saying, "I'm gonna have this. I just want it. Is it cool with you or is it not? But I'm gonna take it."
Yeah. Oh, but then, how does this story end?
Well, okay. I mean, guys, you thought happy endings only happen in fairy tales, but sometimes a happy ending happens in real life. He came back with the lighter and gave it to me.
But it was like a 10-minute interval, right?
It was a long time.
I'm so impressed you stuck around.
Well, I was out there. I was chatting.
Oh, okay.
I was chatting. I was, being social and whatnot. And he just like, it was a long time. And I'm surprised. Like, I don't know, did his conscience hit, or did he have like a really complicated thing to do with the lighter?
Yeah, or he had like a friend 3 blocks away that needed. He's like, I'll get you one.
Yeah, that's true. Like he's got a friend that's like
shy.
I don't know. But that was a nice story, and he gave me $1,000.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
that's really
it was
sweet.
really nice.
He could have used that to live somewhere, but no.
No, he felt really eternally
Could
grateful.
have bought a lighter with that.
He could have,
but no, he just wanted to share humanity.
Well, I think it was an experiment in human kindness.
Sure.
You
passed. You both passed.
Yeah.
Both passed. Well, this is okay. I went to the Yankees game yesterday, and I was on the train, and I saw the most terrifying thing. Did I was telling you this about last night?
Yeah.
Where this guy, he was sitting on like a milk crate, which is already, I mean, they have chairs.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on a milk crate, and then he has 666 like in black paint on his forehead.
Maybe it's his birthday.
Well, the first thing you're that's June 6th. I mean, and then he had the cross, like his clothes were ripped and he had the cross on his arm. And my first thought was like, when I saw that, I was like, because when you see someone with a face tattoo, you're like, what is that? And I was like, why do I know 666?
It was a tattoo?
Well, I know, I think it was marker.
Okay.
But it looked like like you didn't know. I was like, but my first thought was like, what is 66? And then he gets up and he's like, the Lord is our Savior. And I was like, oh, he's all right. It's from that book.
Yeah.
And then he had two sharp sticks he was like hitting together, and he started to carve the cross into the wall. And then the funny thing is, my buddy who I was going to the Yankees game with, he was experiencing girl troubles, and we met each other right before we got on the train. And he was like, yeah, so no, I don't know what to do. I was like, we're gonna die. I was like, well, give it a stop.
Yeah. Let Satan get off.
Yeah, you let Satan get off.
Dude, people.
And the problem also was it was express, so we were on it for like 6 stops. And he really wanted to tell me, and I was like, "We're 6 feet away from the devil."
Dude, the Pope dies and people start acting up.
That is true. We need a Pope would have kept. That's why this guy came out of the shadows.
Honestly, he was like, "I'm waiting for my time to strike."
But people, yeah, what were you saying? People do want to talk about their lady troubles, no matter what heathen is next
Yeah.
to you.
I mean, he's like, yeah, like that's going on, and he's like, I mean, dude, like, this isn't worse than my girl though. Like, this is,
kill me now. Well, so he's in a predicament. He had
let's air it out.
One of his roommates moved out, right? And so he had an open space in his apartment. So he's just been inviting people over. Like he said, his parents crashed there for a week. His buddy from high school crashed there for a weekend or whatever. And then he met this girl in England. And they met like one time, and then he DM'd her or whatever, and was like, "Hey, if you're ever in New York, you know, I have a place you can crash at for the weekend or whatever." And she took him up on it and came out there, and the vibes have been horrible. Like they are not.
Yeah, what? Like, did he say like what's been going down?
Yeah, it was like she's just apparently not like she's very posh and not silly, and then like she's like. She's the type of person that she's like, hey, you plan out what we're doing. I mean, I didn't meet her. I took her place because she didn't want to go to the Yankees game.
Yeah.
So I was this in her
You filled in her slot.
I filled in her slot. I sift on her. No, but I filled in for her. Oh, I guess like she's the type of person that like have someone else plan the day and then complain about it.
That's not a great type of person.
No, and she's British on top of that.
That's which
nightmare.
Yeah, insult to injury.
Insult to this is Bollocks, and it's like, well, this is America.
Just because you're fit, you're a fit bird, doesn't mean you can be acting like this.
So he flew over the pond.
Yeah.
So I only heard they had his one side of the story, but that seemed to be what was happening. And yeah,
what more? What could her side? I mean, like, I guess her side could be like, yeah, he's trying to take us to midget wrestling or whatever.
Yeah, dude. Maybe he's a bad.
I mean, that'd be awesome too. Actually, fuck this English bitch.
Yeah, dude.
I hate the English accent anyway.
I like it. I do.
No.
What's your favorite accent? I also like the Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I mean. Like, I think the American accent's pretty good, to be honest.
You like the way we're doing it?
I think, yeah, I think we're nailing it. And like the English, just to say, touch on the English accent, because here's how you know the English accent sucks. And I've said this for years.
Like how you're establishing that.
I just want you to know, this isn't like a thought off the top of the dome. Everyone I know has heard me say this since I was like in 9th grade.
Okay.
The English accent sucks, and even England knows it because they knock it off when they're singing. When they're singing, they're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna fucking talk like a retard. Like,
unless it's rap.
Yeah.
You ever listen to English rap? Is very funny.
That's true. I mean, but that's how they're yeah. Block and talk and fuck. Go to the block and talk. I got money. Like.
It's exactly that. I was listening to Stormzy. It sounds.
Yeah, what a horrible name too.
It's just like this African black African guy with an English accent.
Yeah.
The money. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Stormzy. What a YouTuber ass name, by the way.
Stormzy and Ed Sheeran. Yeah, you're right.
Well, Ed Sheeran's not. We can't make fun of that. That's just his name.
Sure.
Unless maybe if he was born Stormzy, then never mind. I take it back. It's
There's
like
a 0% chance he was born Stormzy.
yeah. You don't think that's a traditional African name?
Oh,
What about? I mean, Trump, Stormy Williams, right? He banged.
did he? I don't.
That's a Diddy.
Or,
Guys, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Isn't that
wow.
insane?
Wow. I never.
What's he doing with all that?
Dude, I never read into that. I don't know. I still don't know what that's about. I just don't care about.
You're like, what? Did he get caught stealing or something?
Yeah, it was just like people were like, I never read one article about the baby oil or any. I still don't know what. I'm assuming. This is my take.
Yeah.
I guess he had a lot of it. Like someone's like they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I mean I have 1,000 glasses wiped. Like who cares? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean it's a different thing.
You have 1,000 glasses. Wait, whoa. I fucked that up big time. You have 1,000 glasses wipes?
Yeah. And then some under the bed because I bought a big thing of them. If you want to know the crazy story behind that, like that maybe this is what happened to Diddy. I bought there was like a 600 pack, and I bought them. And then one time for Thanksgiving, I was at my mom's house, and I was like, "Do you have any glasses wipes?" And she was like, "Oh yeah," because I forgot some. And then for Christmas, she was like, "I got you 600 glasses." And then I had 12. So maybe Diddy just bought 500 bottles of baby oil, and he was at his mom's place. And he was like, "I need to oil up," and she was like, "She bought him 500."
It could be, but here's the thing: the context would be different if you were.
Yeah.
If you were accused of wiping down 1,000 men's asses, this dude, he's accused of oiling up some Meek Mill's buttocks.
Meek Mill?
Yeah, there's what's so funny about that is there's audio of just clearly from just some random gay porn, and it's leaked audio of Diddy and Meek Mill, and it's just oh fuck. It's I don't know if this is and everyone's just bro, come on, you can't. That's just two random man voices.
That's just too, yeah.
Shit, what was I gonna say outside? I was watching on HBO. I was watching the Fall of Diddy on HBO. Which
they turn those around quick.
He hasn't even gone to trial yet. There's a documentary on it already. That's insane. I guess they know they're gonna get a season 2, but
yeah, he
there's one story in it that's so funny where you're like, okay, this guy is a problem. Even beyond any hoozle, but there's a story from when he first started to get famous, and he was gonna get the cover of this hip hop magazine, and the magazine they did they just have this rule where they're we don't show the cover to the people before it comes out because we don't want them being no, I don't want that. Our cover is our cover, right? Mm-hmm. And so Diddy asked to see the cover, and they're nah, sorry, you can see it when it comes out. And so then Diddy sent 5 guys there to go and kill the the head of the magazine or whatever.
Sure.
And they were we had to hide her in the bathroom, and she crawled through the vents, and it was just that's, come on, right?
I don't. What if it was a bad picture?
I mean, it seems like an overreaction. And then what if he liked it? He was actually, that's dope.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's a good angle.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the P stand? Paul?
Well, his original name was Puff Daddy.
Oh.
And then he just made it cooler by going P. Diddy.
That's how little I was like, is it Paul?
Paul Diddy.
Paul Diddy.
And no, Puffy. They used to call him Puffy.
Puff.
P. Diddy.
Sean Combs.
And okay, you know how people say "faux shizzle my nizzle"?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Oh, well, that.
For shizzle my nizzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. What is that P. Diddy-ified of? For sure, my nizzle.
Yeah.
Faux shizzle my nizzle.
White
people shouldn't be saying faux shizzle my nizzle.
No,
that's getting away with the N-word.
Oh, is that?
For sure, my nizzle.
Oh.
Faux shizzle my nizzle. I'm saying it a lot. But wouldn't that be I mean, like,
Okay.
just a cool a cool-ass clan member.
I mean, that would be
These
fun.
nizzles! The dirty nizzles!
I mean, it also would be really funny. I mean, I can't, but if you were like, for shizzle my, and just hard R.
I'm like, it clearly stands. No, it actually wouldn't be funny to do that, Max.
No.
It's so inappropriate.
Yeah.
There's nothing funny about the N-word. And that's the
We
name of the
should tell
episode.
some of our friends that. Baby, are we cooking?
I mean, dude, I'm amazed. We're 35 minutes in. We can,
Wow.
end this relatively soon.
Okay.
I mean, do you got anything else you want to talk about, or should we just...
No.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I was like, we're going to go until this dies.
Mm-hmm.
But it still hasn't died, and, like...
And we're still going. We're still cooking, my nizzle.
Bro.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh, my. What was it? No, I don't know, man. I don't got much to report. I don't got much to... Yeah, I mean, I was engaged. I mean, I was locked in for... I got a Mother's Day card. That's fun. But it's
Tell
like,
the folks at home about the Mother's Day
you want to
card.
grab it? You want to grab it?
Yeah.
This is it's right in the second shelf.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it.
I'm going to write a card. This is my Mother's Day card.
Yep.
Sharp teachers make sharp students
There
from
we
Trader
go.
Joe's. Because I was thinking, first of all, what I was thinking is I was in checkout and I had like 2 more items and the guy mentioned Father's Day and I was like, oh shoot. So I was like, I gotta grab a card, and this is the first one I saw. But the more I think about it, what is a teacher if not a mom? And what am I if not a student?
That's so true.
And yeah,
I used to accidentally call my teacher's mom.
I did that.
Yeah.
And so this is honestly more thoughtful than she gets an A in my book.
Aw. In your grade book?
In my grade book. I just gotta remember to mail it. Giant thanks. What does it say on the inside?
On
A
the back?
teacher like you deserves enormous credit for all the hard work you do. She is not gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
pretty sweet though.
Hey, nowadays it seems like the teacher's cards should be in the same section as the Valentine's Day cards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's just social commentary
Yeah.
for you.
And I talked to your mom.
That's true.
I met your mom, Mrs. David. She's invited me over for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'll bring her a card.
That's great. I mean, you're going?
Yeah, 1,000.
Wait, so when's Father's Day? Why did the guy bring up Father's Day? Is it?
I don't know. I can't remember. We were chit-chatted about something.
It's not before Mother's Day, right?
No, I mean,
Okay.
believe it or not, Father's Day, I don't really remember all that much.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
bringing up my dead dad, David.
I know,
Dad.
sorry.
Yeah, no, ask Max. When's Father's
No,
Day?
that's
That's
like-
a cool move. That's a cool move to ask your friend with the dead dad when
Sorry.
Dad Day is.
That's like complaining about getting an oil change to a guy that rides a bike.
Exactly. Except that the bike raised him and meant the world.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's fun.
Did that like affect you negatively or?
Once, yeah, but like for like a week.
Yeah.
I do. I honestly enjoy talking about my dead dad. It's something that like when you bring it up, I'm like, okay, good,
Cool.
cool. I have points on this.
It's true. I
Yeah.
mean, it is. You got like you have it's kind of like oppression points a little bit. Like you're a little oppressed. Like you don't have a dad,
Mm-hmm.
but he sounded like a great guy.
He did. He would have loved his day.
Do you think he would have liked me?
No, probably not.
Well, that's fair.
You're the type of guy that brings up his death.
I did. First of all, you brought it up. I brought up Father's Day, and I was just.
And then you
wondering-
asked when it was, and then I had to remember. It's like, yeah, this is.
Sorry.
I mean, this is gonna be our first cry. That is really funny, though. The idea of like, do you think they would like me? No. God, no. God, no.
I can honestly say no.
Like an honest, yeah, you would have. I mean, it took him years to like me. Ugh.
Shit.
I don't know. Maybe
Listen, we all have father troubles right now.
We do. Yeah.
Oh,
I wish.
I mean,
I can't put you on for that.
maybe next episode we'll talk
For sure,
about it.
yeah,
I
we'll
definitely
clear
got to
the
do
air.
some thinking on this.
Oh God! All right, wrap this sucker up.
Okay, guys, we love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, man. If your dad's alive, kiss him.
On the lips with tongue. Because that's what you look back on and you wish you did.
I have fond memories. Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. Good tongue on that, man.
Okay, can I actually leave with a piece of wisdom?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
close. As a kid, this is really close to dying. Okay, my piece of wisdom is this, because it's easy for us to think back to what we wished we knew to do 10 years ago. Like if I woke up and it was 10 years ago, all the things I would do differently, all the things I know I should have done now, right?
Right.
Well, now's your chance right now. Imagine yesterday. I'm 27. I imagine yesterday I was 37. And then I woke up today and I'm 27. This is my second chance. I'm doing all the things I wish I would have done 10 years ago today. That's the wisdom. Don't get hung up on the past, because imagine you got your second chance.
You're in the past.
Yeah, because you're dead already. You're 37 already. Time is a flat circle. And your mom has flat tits.
And Star Wars Episode 3 is out for the 20th anniversary.
And Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Oh, my God. That's going to be so awesome.
It's going to be so sick.
All right, guys. You're our best friends.
Love you.
Bye.